How's it been so far? They putting you through your paces?
Yeah, it's been really good, to be fair. Couple tough first few days, which is always expected in pre-season, but now it's brilliant being back around here amongst the lads and stuff and putting in the work for the season. So,
what's it like over summer? Like, do you give yourself a complete rest, or do you maintain a certain level of fitness so it's not so hard when you come back?
No, I think rest is important over the off season. Obviously, going through such a tough run of games, the intensity we play at is very high. So I think getting the rest in the legs and in the mindset really is important. So yeah, I normally have around 2 weeks off, 2.5 weeks. Try and get some sun somewhere, and then yeah, just start to build up again, because obviously you want to keep your body in the best possible shape for when you come back and being ready, which I normally do. So yes, it's always tough when you come in, whether you train during the season or have a lot of rest. But yeah, it's good to be back, definitely.
You're in good shape. Over the summer, I guess, like everyone, you're watching the Euros. Being an Englishman, a particular interest in the England team and how they did. How did you see it from where you were? Where did you watch it? Who were you with? Did you get in touch with Jack and Tyrone?
Yeah, I love watching it. I think the boys were unbelievable. To get to the final, I think, is such a great achievement, and the way they've done it in such great performances as well was great to see. And yeah, I spoke to Jack and Ty during it and wished them luck mostly on every game. And yeah, I think the way that the whole of England got together really is fantastic to see. I mean, you see some of the pubs and stuff, how it was going off. Every time we scored, there was pints going everywhere. But now I was just at home watching it nicely with my mates and that. But yeah, it was a great summer for them, I think.
So you've been here a season now. If you were to try and sum up your first season, how would you say it went?
I loved every minute of it, really. I went through some tough spells and some good spells, but you got to go through some bad games and some good games. So I think, yeah, altogether it was brilliant. I've learnt a lot through the season in different situations. So hopefully next season I can take the experience that I learned out of last season into this season and really kick on. Yeah.
I remember talking to you towards the start of last season, I think it was, and about that step up from the Championship to the Premier League. Was it what you expected? Yeah,
I knew it was going to be tough. Obviously, I watched loads of Premier League games the season before, and the ambition for me was to get into the Premier League. So my mindset was already set on trying to get into the Premier League, which I've done. And yeah, as I said, I love a challenge. I love coming up against the top players. That's where you want to play in the big games. And last season, yeah, going to the likes of Man United, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool was a dream come true for me, really. And there wasn't even fans there. So I think this season now with fans is going to be even better.
Yeah, and what about the team and the squad last season? Obviously with transfers, things change over summer. Things will change before we start again at the start of August. But there did seem to be a real togetherness in this team that I really noticed. Is that how it was on the inside? Around
the training ground as well, like the coming from the staff to all the way down to the players. I think the togetherness we got in the group's fantastic, and that only builds a squad together, really, especially on the pitch. And yeah, the way the place works is fantastic. Everyone around it is buzzing and wanting to do well, and we're all on the same page, which is fantastic, which is one of the reasons I wanted to join the club. The ambition that we've got to want to go on to good things is unbelievable, and you can see with the training ground what they've done, the gym, the stuff around the place is next level, and that's the only way we're going to get to the next level is by working harder. Yeah, there were moments last season where Europe did look a real possibility. What are the ambitions for this season? I mean, behind you, your fellow fullback on the other side, Matty Target, has been put through his paces. I've seen you this morning, you're all going through it together. This is where the hard work really starts, but it continues all season, doesn't it? Yeah. And are you talking about what this season is going to bring yet? I think last season was obviously the season before last, just staying up, and last season was building a platform, really. And I think obviously we finished in the top half, not quite top half, but yeah, building platforms and trying to progress every season. So I think, yeah, we need to get the season up and running first, and think positive, try and get some good results on the board. And yeah, as I said, build another stepping stone into progression, which is all we can do. Yeah. I think what the fans really like to hear about is what you guys get up to sort of in the changing room and when you're in the gym, and who is it you would say, I mean, I can see that you all get on, but who is it that you'd say you would have particular bonds with in this squad? Me personally? Yeah. Ollie Watkins, definitely. Me and Ollie are close friends. He sometimes cooks me a Sunday roast on the Sunday. So, he's
Any good?
Yeah, good. Yeah, he's a good cook, to be fair to him. I went round the other day. He done me a chicken pie actually from scratch. So fair play to him.
From scratch?
Yeah.
Hey, these are talents we
I know.
never had.
And I was just chilling downstairs. But he's a top lad, and there's many connections in the group. I bond with most players really, and like you got the group like Jack, Ty, Guinea. We're all close really, as close as each other. But I think when Ollie walked in the building with me the same sort of time, we just had a connection coming from obviously the Championship and building our way in. So yeah, that's stuck, and it was great to see him do so well last season as well.
You must have a special relationship with the coaches as well, and particularly Dean Smith. How do they get the best out of you?
Yeah, they're great to work with really. Every day they push us to the next level, and they set the standards high, which is what we want around here. So they've definitely pushed me. The gaffer's a great gaffer to work under. Yeah, he's really good. He's settled me in nicely.
When the pre-season schedule came out, I bet there's one fixture that caught your eye. You get to play against your old club. You must be looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, it's a shame it's at Bodymore and not in front of the fans. But it's always nice to see old teammates and stuff. And obviously Forest was a special player a special part in my career really. And it's going to be a great game and it's going to be a good game and good to see some old faces. Yeah. And
the fans are going to be back this season. I mean, it almost seems surreal to sit here talking about it, and look, who knows, things might change yet, but as it stands, there's going to be plenty at Villa Park. You had a little experience of it last season towards the end, but you must be so excited to see everyone. Yeah,
I can't wait. Yeah, I mean, obviously I played at Villa Park for Forest, and obviously it's not the same, and that was in the Championship as well. So it's gonna, the fans at Villa online and stuff. Obviously, what I've seen is unbelievable, and I can't wait to try and build a connection with them and give my all for them so they can start singing my name.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll sing your name definitely. And personal ambitions this season, what are you thinking right now? You've got that young whippersnapper, Ashley Young, coming in as well.
Yeah. Ash is a great player to have around with great experience, so I get on really well with Ash. And I think for me is just trying to improve from last season, try and get my stats as high as I can, and my assists, and first of all as being a defender is clean sheets, and last season we obviously done that really well. So I think as a back four we're going to be looking at keeping as many clean sheets as we can, and for me to try and get as many assists and build up in goals really, and that's what I really need to work on. So that's what I'm trying to do week in training.